Hello, and thank you for listening to the Fillet podcast, the best skateboard podcast in the world. Today is Thursday. Yeah, it is a Thursday, December 1st, 2016. Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew Ariano. Man on my right is Grant Fierro. The man on his right is my right-hand man, Michael Medina. Much to talk about. We were absent our last two podcasts. You could thanks the Turkey Day. The Turkey God said, nah, fuck y'all. And then yesterday, YouTube said, fuck y'all. Google Gods did not want us to do it yesterday. So we are doing it today on December 1st, the last month of the year, which usually means Skater of the Year is going to be determined. And will be determined, my sources say, on the 16th of this month. 2 more weeks. 2 weeks, 2 days. So, fellas, Michael, who is going to be the Skater of the Year? How about we do the predictions? Let's do predictions, and then we'll do your pick.
Okay.
And why you feel that.
For sure. Is that what did you just say, like a date of when they're going to announce it?
That is the party. The party will be on the 16th.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
That's a confirmed thing. So that's probably when they're going to announce it.
Well, it's not official, but that's what my sources are telling me.
Okay.
Confirmed or not.
Okay.
That's what people are telling me.
So we got about 2 weeks of deliberation until then, and possible footage dropping, right? Like people can still do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone could come out and say, "Nope, fuck you."
It's true. Hey, I mean, okay. As far as who I have winning, there's just no way in hell that Kyle did not take the cake after that man's part, dude. Like, I feel like everyone's already talked about it enough, but like, Jesus Christ, dude, the 50-50 is unfucking real, man. Like, I know Jim sent me a photo still of just the set, like prior to all of it, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, who is in their right mind to jump on this fucking thing and ride this goddamn thing all the way down? Who's the one who did it? And little behold, here we fucking go.
To confirm, your prediction and choice is Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker or Things Are Not Right.
Okay, so no one else got it. No one else in the world after what everyone else has done over the year.
Okay, that's not what I was getting at. Grant and I had a conversation about this last night, and I think I said something along the lines of if Evan wins, I'll understand why. Absolutely. No fucking doubt I'll understand why. If Dennis wins, I'll understand why. But Kyle did everything to win Skater of the Year. He did everything. Not to mention he jumped on a rail that no one has fucking touched in the history of skateboarding. Let's not forget that.
You mentioned Evan and Dennis. So those are the only two other people that you could say that, okay, they're the only other two that could take it.
In my opinion, yeah. Figgy fucking murdered it, but I mean those dudes just put out multiple parts, and that's it's hard to argue with like that kind of productivity, you know?
All right, then I give the floor to Grant.
Previously, I would still love to see Dennis. I think it's sick of Dennis to win, but I think after the Vans video, it just kind of solidified that I think Kyle had the biggest year, the most. I guess I don't know. It's hard to say the most deserving because I think Figgy, Evan, and Dennis and Kyle are like the 4 dudes that all killed it and are all in their own way deserving. And every year there's multiple dudes, and then they have to make their pick. So I would say they would be Kyle, and if it was up to me at this point, I would say Kyle. Yeah.
No one else, just Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle. I mean, last week, did we talk about it last week, or I was just talking to one of us off air?
We probably because we haven't done a show in a couple weeks.
Yeah. I was hoping for Dennis. I thought Dennis would be sick. He put out 2 really good video parts. I'm psyched on both of them. His away days part is ridiculous. Evan put out tons of footage. Evan and Kyle both put out about 3 parts each, and I just think it was like it was kind of a toss up, and then Kyle dropped this part, and I think it's just it's him now in my eyes. But
Okay, well, the finalists say they got to have Elijah, Dennis, Justin. That's Justin Figgy. Aaron Jaws Homoki, Tiago Lemos, Evan Smith, Dan Vander Linden, and then Kyle.
Dawn. Yeah.
Oh, is it Don?
I think that, yeah. But yeah, I was just kind of saying it to say it.
Don, 2 A's, make an O. That's tight. All right, so all these other guys. I mean, Tiago, they were talking about him. He was like talk of the town last week.
I think Tiago could have a bigger year in the future. Not that this part, I don't know. It's so hard to talk about this stuff because I don't want to downplay what they've done. I think there will be a year where Tiago puts out more street footage or higher caliber than he did this year.
It's almost weird to say, like, I feel like we're comparing video parts saying that this guy did better than that guy and that guy.
It's skating. It's like you can't.
Yeah.
Everyone does their own thing.
So this guy kickflipped to 10 and the other guy kickflipped to 12, so he's better than him. You know what I mean?
It's not everyone's skate. Look at Tiago skating versus Kyle. It's completely different.
And you could say the same about Evan too.
Evan and Figgy, they all have their own style, and that's a great thing of skateboarding, right? But that also makes it interesting, and there's a lot of factors to Skater of the Year. But yeah, it's interesting.
Would you say that Kyle gets Skater of the Year solely for his ender?
No, he can't win Skater of the Year on one trick, but that's a part of it. That's why they have Trick of the Year, right?
Yeah, and we all know who got Trick of the Year, but we don't have to go there today. Where's Mike?
He I don't know what happened. I just texted him to see where he went.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll. Isn't it weird? Wait,
he comes back.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like the last couple podcasts, he dip said too.
Yeah, it's a trend.
it's a trend. Like he comes in, talks about SOTY, he's like, all right, I did my work.
It's over. He just wanted to talk about K-Walks. I'm sure he has more to say though.
All right. Well,
what about you, Drew? We didn't get to your pick yet.
Well, it's looking like Kyle. I think he'll win. I think the only other person I think is close would be Evan. In my personal opinion, really? I feel so bad because it's Justin deserves it on so many levels. But you could say that about a lot of people. But Justin actually, I feel like as fucked up as he is on a skateboard, I feel like he doesn't get 2% of the notoriety that he deserves. He's so fucking good. And you could say the same about Jerry Sue, but people acknowledge and honor Jerry Sue a lot, and as they should. But Justin deserves it on so many levels.
Do you think, like in this day and age, I guess you would say that you could
sorry to cut you off, but not to mention Kyle also chose Justin.
Yeah, I did see that. But okay, so do you think that someone could really win SOTY off one part?
Off one part?
I mean, in a way,
yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's the way it used to be. That's the way it was when in past Skater of the Years. Okay. Because that's how skateboarding was. Because it's so big.
Yeah.
Now
it's different.
It's almost like a solidify game. It's like it's a popularity game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was gonna say
I came out, I killed it all year long, so I am the Skater of the Year. And I get that. I get that handle.
Yeah.
But that's not how it always was.
I mean, Ave only had his only full part last year was Propeller, but he had footage throughout other videos.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I mean, Ave definitely. I mean, all skateboarders are good. I've said that once. To say it again, but I think there's a little bit of fuckery going on with that. I think him winning. Hell yeah, that's my opinion. I'll say that on the record.
Exactly.
It was rigged, dumbass.
I know. Okay, well, I love when you do stuff like that. So, who would you have given it to last year? I guess.
Really?
Last year, I forgot.
Really?
I forget.
Shane, huh?
Dude, there's so much shit. Mike, help me out.
Shane.
Oh yeah, there you go. Shane. Yeah, Shane. But I
Okay.
mean, to each his own. To each his own. You know, whatever.
I still watch Shane Goes all the time.
But that's
I think Shane will win.
yeah. I mean, Shane. Yeah, Shane goes. But
I think-
yeah, I think
like,
we're
okay.
there. I think we're there. I think we're. Oh
I
yeah.
will- I will-
You want to final? You want to wrap up this topic? Go ahead, Grant. Mike. Sorry.
Yeah, totally. Okay, all right. So like, last thing I want to say about it is like, you guys may have said it in my little trip elsewhere. Fucking, like with this year, like with Kyle's footage and just like how everything has turned out and how like the timing of everything, it feels like we saw a lot of him this year, right? As far as like video parts, Street League, like we saw a lot of Kyle Walker this year. He did like you know, like the tour, the Vans tour and shit. So it's like I feel like we saw a lot of Kyle. We enjoyed all the shit that we got to see of Kyle. And in that way, it was really, really, really reminiscent of Ashad and West. Like the same years that they won. They were just all year. We
Yeah,
just
I did
saw
see
those
your
dudes
tweet
all
You could say the same thing
I
about
agree.
Chris Cole when his second win.
Can you say that about? Yeah, definitely.
You could say
Fuck
that
yeah.
about Evan.
Yeah, but that's like, see, that's why I feel like in today's day and age, like the multiple video
To do
parts
that?
thing, because I know that you guys were just talking about, you have to do that. You have to do that
With
because
the
like,
exception, yeah,
I know
yeah.
a ton.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Well, no, I know that I know that a ton of other people have touched on this subject before of like the whole like the internet age completely ruining the video part. Like it's just kind of one ear out the other kind of thing, you know? Or like, you know, it only lasts for so long before the next thing comes out that you don't give a fuck about that kind of thing before.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is what you need to avoid if you're like not trying to go for it, but if like you're in the contention for skater, you're like, that's something that like you can't have happen to you, you know? So you have to put out multiple like parts now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
It's not
regardless,
like
well,
before where, like-
it's more important to do it near the end of the year than the beginning of the year because no one forgets.
That sucks though.
No, it is, but I mean
that's not necessarily true though because
yeah,
no,
okay,
if you
go
think
ahead.
about Evan, didn't he drop his first part this year in like January or some shit?
Who?
Yeah, he did, Evan.
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 And that
I think
part
it has a
is
greater
so
impact. Yeah, no, but I think it has a greater impact on the SOTY decision and everyone's feeling in general when they hold off until December.
Oh,
Okay,
definitely.
how do
Ways
they
to, like,
say-
build your momentum?
Okay, I feel so stupid for asking this, but it's done by supposedly it's done by votes, yes or no?
I mean, you can vote, but Thrasher chooses.
No,
who
I'm
they
saying
want, I
I'm
believe.
saying that their Thrasher hosts this by voting, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Well, what do you mean
everybody
host?
has
Like, you can vote
everybody
online. Yeah.
Yeah, well, everybody has a short-term memory. I'm just saying. I mean, I saw your point, Mike, but it's more important to you know, everyone gets the hype near the end of the year when that's what SOTY's supposed to be claimed.
Oh, definitely.
Because everyone's
But I
talking
feel
about
like,
everybody's talking about Kyle right now, and as they should. But you know, everybody was talking about Shane last year, or what was that 2 years ago when he dropped Shane Go? Was that last year?
Last year.
That was last year.
Okay, well, everyone's talking about that because fuck, you know what I mean? But or doesn't matter. This will be the last thing I'll say about this topic until next week. Doesn't matter who wins. Somebody's gonna feel fucking bummed out because they're, you know, no one's ever fully happy, except for one year.
That's every year.
Yeah, but except for Wes Kramer, everyone was fucking happy, and as they should.
Ashad too.
Yeah,
Like everyone
Yeah.
was hyped on Ashad.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But I'm mad
Undeniable.
every year. Okay.
Why?
You are?
No, okay, no. You guys are going to talk about this. Rodrigo TX.
No, I want to keep.
Rodrigo TX leaving DG.
Ah!
Grant, what happened? Grant, what happened?
Rodrigo TX took his skateboard and opened a door and threw it in the trash can.
He threw it in the trash.
Fucking
That is
hilarious.
by far the best way we have
Hilarious.
ever. I, in my opinion, have ever witnessed someone quit a board company via Instagram.
I was
Generally,
gonna
it's
say
like
on social media.
it's the emotional.
Thank you
which
for your.
he did
Yeah,
get-
thank
you know,
you
he
for
did
all the
thank him and
years.
everything, but it's usually the blank board with all the stickers and there's no tag of the board brand, and something's in the works, but TX said nope.
He said
you guys
thank
are going straight in the
action,
can.
actions speak louder than words. His action obviously said he said thank you, but he was really saying fuck you.
Yeah, I was so I still am. That's hilarious.
I wonder how many times it took him to
Are you
throw that
hyped
board in
on?
there.
Are you hyped on him leaving DGK?
Yeah, I'm excited for the announcement of where he's going.
Mike, what do you make of this?
I mean, as far as like Rodrigo, I feel like DGK like personified. He personified DGK. Like he fit that fucking mold so perfect in my opinion. But I mean, after we heard what we heard about KO Corp and people not getting paid and things like that, like this is a motherfucking legend. Like you need to shut your goddamn mouth. This boy is a fucking legend. You better pay this guy. What are you doing?
Well, according to TX was saying that they were treating him well still.
Then why would he leave?
Because he is you know where he's going, don't you?
Well, the rumor mill's saying that he's going to Numbers. He's going to Numbers,
Yeah.
and Numbers is
he's probably more hyped on that
costing guys
opportunity.
companies supposed to be going there with Miles. That's what rumors say.
Yeah.
So maybe you know what? Maybe the Numbers were better at Numbers than they were at DGK.
I personally think. Wait. Go ahead, Mike.
The Numbers announcement's gonna happen at Agenda.
Oh, in January.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I don't know. I just heard it's supposed to happen around the New Year's.
Yep.
I was told. But
sounds about right.
He what was I gonna, I don't necessarily think that TX would have quit DGK if he didn't get another opportunity. Post again about DG. I mean, I get like actions speak louder than words, and either way, it's hilarious. He was born this
hilarious. Yeah.
Okay, so what does this say? Does this solidify more that you think that KO is in dire straits, or do you think they're just revamping the team? What do you guys make of this? They lost
a legend, man.
Their team's getting smaller and smaller. They do have two young, very
Boo and Dane?
Boo and Dane. What's the word I'm looking for? They're very current.
Relevant.
Yeah, relevant. Thank you. I cannot think of that. They have two very young, relevant dudes right now, Boo and Dane. So I mean, obviously those are good people to have on your company, right?
I'm sorry, you said Dane who? Dane who?
Dane Vaughn and Boo Johnson.
Isn't Wade DeSarmo still over there?
Repping. I know that his name is still DGK Wade, right?
Yeah. I'm not saying that Boo and Dane are the only riders, but I'm just saying those are two very relevant young people at the moment that are on the team. So obviously they still have a team and some relevant dudes, but they've lost a lot of names in the past year.
Yeah, they lost a legend in Rodrigo too. That's never a good look.
I want to know what's going on with Organica. Is that like officially done? Is that officially like
I believe so.
Yeah, we believe so. Because we haven't heard anything about it, but I like to verify these type of things.
I'll look some stuff up. I thought that
look up something.
I thought that Carlton said something.
Kalis.
Oh, dude, Kalis. Yeah. That's a very relevant guy right there. He's timeless.
If you go on to
timeless.
If you go onto KO's website, there's still an Organica tab. But if you click the Organica logo, it takes you nowhere. If you click DGK, it takes you to all the. So if you click on DGK logo, it'll take you to the KO store, online store to buy DGK stuff. If you click Organica, you just go nowhere.
Okay, now. What about Expedition? What about that tab?
Yeah, Expedition and Gold will take you directly to if you wanted to buy their product.
Do me a favor and go on Organica's Instagram and see what's their feed. When was the last time they posted something?
They haven't posted in a while, or they haven't posted in forever. But I'll look to get you.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
I looked the other day though. I looked the other day. They haven't posted in 45 weeks.
Oh man, it's almost a year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They used to have Miles.
And Josh Matthews.
Well, that's not the only company that's going through hardship. There was news we found out last week about Cliche going out of business.
Oh, man. That's kind of a bummer.
Michael, what do you think? Why do you think this is? What happened? What happened to Cliche?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't think they haven't said shit yet, right?
That's kind of funny. I don't believe that they did. The only way I found it is Retta. Well, their actions spoke louder than words. They're posting photos of current and former writers, and they just kept putting like a little star on as the caption. And then
where's Brophy going?
And then Retta says, "Thanks for the good times. I had a lot of fun with Cliche. Sorry to see you're going out of business." So it's like officially unofficial. Grant, what do you think? What happened to Cliche?
I mean, I guess they just weren't doing the numbers right. So, I mean, there's a lot of board brands at the moment, and I don't see a ton of Cliche boards around here.
Never.
Where I am, but I have one friend that's like super always back them. He always has their boards, but other than that, I don't see him around. I kind of always just assumed that they were still doing well over in Europe because it's where a lot of the team riders are from and where the brand began. So I don't know if maybe just the sales over there in Europe just had declined over time or what.
Now, are you confused because they just turned Paul Hart pro?
Yeah, that situation seems like it's, I mean,
shitty.
At least to say a bummer for him.
Fuck yeah, that sucks.
Paul Hart got his pro
whole
board, and then the boards go away.
Yeah.
You gotta really feel for the guy. I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, I mean, he was only pro for like what, 2-3 months.
But then the board company goes out of business.
That's had to have happened before.
Wait, let's address what you were saying, Mike.
What?
Let's see. Brophy's name isn't on this list, but it says James Craig.
Where's Brophy going?
I know, hold up. James Craig said not to expect Puig, JB Gillette. Wait, do you say Gillette or Gillette?
Gillette.
It's Gillette, okay. Flo, yeah. Max Geronzi to go to a random brand. So don't expect them, all those names, to go to a random brand. So whatever that means.
Yeah, they're going to Palace, man. That's all I've heard is that Lucas is going to Palace.
I wouldn't be too shocked.
I'd be hyped on Palace if Lucas went there. I don't know why.
I think it'd be sick, yeah. It's a cool fit. Brophy, I don't know where Brophy's going at all. I haven't heard anything, honestly, but I know today he was out skating with the curl tap guys.
He's always skating over there. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking Brophy goes
up.
He goes hangs up. Yeah, he's always hung out with those guys. He was on 4-star, wasn't he?
4-star. Yeah.
He's on Royal, right?
No, he's not. He's on like Tensor or whatever.
He's on Tensor?
You sure?
If they're still in business, but
are you sure he's not on Royal?
Yeah, I'll confirm it right now.
Wow, that is something else. I don't even think Rodney Mullen rides for Tensor.
Let's see.
Remember our Tensor?
Yeah,
Andrew
of course.
Brophy lists Tensor.
Oh shit! Okay, my bad.
No, Cliche
Tensors, Drew?
Isn't no. Oh yeah, I've written them. Cliche, isn't that out of Dwindle?
Was Cliche out of Dwindle? Yeah.
Lighter.
Yeah. So there was news coming out this week that Zero is leaving Dwindle.
Yeah.
Does this say something about Dwindle? Do you think it's not just a do you also think it's maybe a distribution issue, not just the brand itself?
It's possible. That is kind of weird timing. That
what do you make of this, Grant?
Zero leaves.
What do you suspect? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, it definitely could be connected. That's not at all a bad thing to think about. I think that probably popped into a decent amount of people's minds as the news came out pretty much within the same couple of days, you know? So I don't know. I have no clue if they are tied together.
Okay, well then what do you then let me simplify the question then. Then what do you make of Dwindle of Zero parting ways with Dwindle?
Zero parting ways with Dwindle. I have a hard time making anything out of that. Sorry, I don't have much of an answer.
Okay, that's fair. That's why I got Mike Medina for. All right, Michael. What do you think?
What?
Do you think that it's connected Dwindle? Yeah, I'm sorry, with Zero, Dwindle and Cliche.
What else is currently under Dwindle?
Almost
Isn't there
Enjoy.
almost an Enjoy?
Yeah, Almost
That's all I
Enjoy,
could think of.
On Delay. I could pull up their website.
Yeah, I can only think of Almost and Enjoy right now.
No, they do On Delay bearings.
Dude, I feel like that has to be.
Blind Tensor, Dark Star.
I actually see quite a few blind boards.
Really?
Man.
I don't. And
Yeah.
2 other companies I don't even know. One's called Dusters. Isn't that like a cruiser?
That's awesome.
Wait, do you know what that is? Dusters?
I have no idea, but that company name is sick.
I think it's a cruiser board company and something else, but the logo is so small, I
Duster.
can't even see it.
Oh, that sucks.
They still have the Cliché logo on
so
it.
let me ask again because I'm curious on your thoughts. Do you think that it's related with Cliche and Zero leaving Dwindle?
I do. I think that something over there is not right, and that's why Cliche went under, and then Zero or Jamie. He's a motherfucking businessman. You know what I mean? And he may have seen something he didn't like and said, "All right, I'm pulling out of this bullshit." You know?
It doesn't surprise me that I feel like a lot of people were surprised at the fact that Zero was ever a part of Dwindle, just because it's a very different look than the rest of the brands, So I'm not shocked. It's not something I didn't see coming,
It's a pretty. They go for a pretty diverse. They have pretty diverse markets as far as their brands, as far as what their brands cater to.
Yeah, definitely. That is also a good point from a marketing standpoint.
Yeah,
I don't think it was too outlandish, but
well, did you guys see
I am shocked. I am very, very shocked that Zero did not go to Tom Yeto. I was very in awe of that. It doesn't make any sense to me, considering that he has history over there. Now, the only thing I could think of is it probably was bad history. Now, that's the only other home I could see that Zero going to right now. I know I'm kind of like taking over the answer here, but I'll go ahead and read ask the second part, Mike. Where do you think Zero will go?
I kind of think that I think they're gonna do their own thing. I think they're gonna try to make it a smaller.
It's gonna be right out of Carlsbad.
What I'm looking for.
You think they're going for a smaller black box?
They're gonna take the fucking awesome approach, I think, and just do it all through themselves. That's what I think they're gonna do. I could be completely wrong. Obviously, it's all speculation, but that just, I don't know, that business plan, and like for the way that Jamie seems to like be marketing Zero right now with like Frankie. I know like Frankie's supposed to go pro, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say Jamie said he referring to Jamie also said Zero is quote unquote working on.
Yeah, see, like that's gotta happen. That dude's too fucking good. And then
it's a good way to stay relevant as a brand too. People love Frankie.
I was just gonna say, that was literally exactly what I was just gonna say. Perfect. I mean, dude, that guy's fucking awesome.
The no cash value.
Dane, we're gonna not talk about Dane. Fuck that, dude. Are you serious? Jeez Louise.
It was heavy. And Windsor.
Hey, we know what's fucked up. We didn't even talk about him in this SOTY talk at all. We didn't even bring up Dane's name.
Well, he's not in the finals.
We're horrible. How? Like, how? How the fuck did this guy get overlooked for the finalists? That's crazy.
I don't know, because people were too busy talking about Kyle and Tiago.
Hey, you're right. Hey, you're absolutely right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, that's no cash value. Did that come out through Thrasher? Yeah, kind of. Poor Dane. Maybe next year.
Dude, he's got the shaft twice now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what'd you say?
He's got the shaft twice now, right? He was on the list a few years ago and he did that fucked up 50-50.
Oh. Yeah, that was a
Well,
gnarly Fillet.
once you're a hooker, you're usually going to see your name up there. I mean, I guarantee we'll see Shane O'Neill on SOTY list again.
Yeah, good point.
I was hyped on
Yeah.
Windsor's part. I mean, as well as Dane's. I just think he
Well,
deserves to get.
Talk to me
Yeah.
about it. Are there any highlights? Are there any? I didn't watch. I had a busy week moving.
Yeah.
You didn't watch
He
those.
does.
You didn't watch.
Half these topics, Mike. I have no idea about any of them.
You didn't watch Dane.
I barely watched Kyle.
Dane back 5-0 Del
Oh
Toro.
my god.
All right. Well, tell me on it.
Windsor's ollie to front. So there's like a handrail and like a wall rail, and so he ollies like gaps out past the rail into frontside wall right on the wall. That was my favorite trick in Windsor's part. But I mean, I think Windsor is a great, timeless style. It's like I just think he's very enjoyable to watch. Dane skated huge rails.
Is it a Dane and Windsor video part?
Yeah, but it's two separate. It's Windsor and then like there's a little team montage, right? And then
Did Jamie have a trick?
And then Dane. Yeah, Jamie had some clips. Tommy had some clips.
Yeah.
I think Frankie had a couple.
Oh, good. Is Tony Cervantes still on that team?
Who?
Tony Cervantes.
Yeah, he had some. Mike, Tony had a couple clips, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. I just can't get over the fact that Drew just said he barely watched Kyle.
I barely watched it.
Mind blowing.
Surveillance 3 video and LTA.
No,
Robbie
ATL.
goes in. What did you say just now? Not ATL. What did you say instead?
He mixed it. He said LTA. No, yeah, they're in Atlanta.
Sick.
Dude, that song went so good with that video.
Dude, Robbie fucking
Jaffin,
who's the
Jaffin's front people back 180.
Backside
back three. The backside flip.
Backside flip. Oh man, backside flip
Jaffin
was nasty.
Good.
Yeah.
Rocco,
he's going in.
Rocco's kickflip on that bump over bar was ridiculous.
Robbie was the winner for me.
It was
fucking nasty.
I was just bummed that Justin was hurt.
Yeah, me too.
At the time,
What happened to Justin?
What was it? His knee? He's just now starting to skate again. But at the time, he was hurt.
He's good.
Oh, okay.
They stayed at his house out there in Atlanta. Jaffin had an interview today up on Deluxe site, and they with Nate Alton, the TM, asked him some questions about the trip and everything. They stayed at Justin's in Atlanta. Yeah, it was a good read for sure.
Definitely.
Let's also dabble into the Vans video because Kyle Walker, although he did take away all the limelight, there was other skateboarders.
Elijah's nose grind nollie flip. Let's go. That thing was
fucking crazy.
That thing, oh my gosh.
I also really like the deep end to shallow end nose grind. Yeah, that was fucking great. Oh.
Yep, tray flip, bump over hydrant, downhill, just blasting.
Mm-hmm.
The nose blunt on the hubba.
Elijah was nasty.
Elijah went in.
I hate to go back to Kyle, but I just remembered when Kyle does that frontside flip and he says, "That's the one I wanted." I remember talking to Jim.
I know, after the power side.
Yeah, I talked to Jim about that last night. That was a good time. But I also like the Chima shit. Oh man, Chima.
The backside flip. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
Tail with the nastiest
front board, the kicker
landing of all time.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Switchback tails. Both my favorite ones are black skaters. I like Chima's and I really like Tony Taves.
No, Chima's is the best one ever.
Oh man, I like the Tave one though. I really like the Tave one.
No, Chima has the best one, and he also has the best fakie flip of all time. And that's just that.
And then and then Abe shit. Just like the whole video is just really
Abe's
fucking
Hurricane.
Yep.
Yeah, got that. It was switch, wasn't it?
Nah, I wasn't switch.
Abe switch Hurricane.
Nah, he's regular.
You're positive that he's regular footed.
Yes, Mike, I can assure you. I'll bet whatever you want to bet, but
I'll bet you a beer.
That's fine.
All right. I'll
looks
take your
like-
word for it. I trust you.
what's going on with this this new board brand that Manny Santiago's supporting? Fortune
What is it?
Skateboards.
Oh, Fortune NY skateboards, Fortune New York. I guess it's
He really likes that green color.
Mike's so funny right now. I guess it's
he
already
loves that green color.
Fortune is already a brand, but what are they? Yeah, look, Fortune NY.
They're like an older
guess it's-
company or something, right? I was
Is it like
reading a post about
streetwear?
it.
I think it's streetwear, right?
I have no idea.
Looks like they
Dude.
have a. Yeah, I guess he's doing his own thing. I don't know.
Wait, Grant,
Really?
Grant, did you say that Fortune's already a brand? What kind of brand is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at now. So they have an Instagram called Fortune NY. Let's see. Here's their website. Let's see what they
Maybe
got.
it's the same brand. They just decided to get into boards.
No, it is. It's pretty much what Primitive did.
Primitive.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Let's see. Yeah, I think it was it's already like a little apparel brand, but it wasn't really involved in skating, if I understand correctly.
Fortune, you like
Like,
it?
I don't.
You like the name?
Fortune?
Yeah.
It's all right.
You're such a You're a horrible liar, Grant.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
keep
not-
it
You're a
Gee,
horrible
Grant.
liar.
Cut your,
No,
cut your
well, it's just
fucking
like- this is how I
PC
look at it.
answers out of here.
I know.
It's
PC
alright.
bullshit
I don't think
answer.
This is
No,
not
you know-
fucking
You know what I say?
Revive.
It reminds me of Wheels of Fortune.
Revive, is that what you just said? It's okay. I don't think it's a bad name. I don't think it's the sickest name I've heard. That's an
Name you've
opinion,
heard.
though. Sickest name I've heard for a board brand?
Ooh, good
Palace
question.
Skateboards.
I don't know. That takes thought. Hold up.
Yeah, that is a little bit of thought. I think Enjoy with an I is pretty cool.
Enjoy
Well,
is cool.
This
man.
is how I look at it. I think a brand like a lot of brands don't have the best name. They have a decent name and they build around it, right?
But that's the best question though. Like forget about roster, forget about distribution, forget about people.
Mother
just-
Collective is a cool name.
Fuck,
that name
yeah.
was so cool.
That's a
It
good
was
name.
dope as shit.
That's a good name.
J- When you say it, you're like, yeah, that's good. That's a good fucking name.
It's just
Oh, I
tight.
got.
What'd you say, Mike?
Nike. That's the coolest name.
Best name out.
Nah, realistically though, like Spitfire is like the coolest fucking
I
name.
thought we were
Like,
talking
that
about
shit could be,
board
like-
companies. You said boards.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
saying,
true.
That shit could be
I
like
don't know, we could just go
a
anywhere.
Let's
metal
move
band.
on. We gotta get through the rest of these topics. Long show. We've been out for 2 weeks. Cole
fired
Wilson's
up.
on. He's on
Let's get it.
Foundation.
No, he's pro. He been
He's
on.
pro. Mhm.
They gave him a board.
They're filming for a video too.
Ooh, they're not the only ones.
Confirmed by Mike
They're
Sinclair.
not the only ones. I
Confirmed
saw
by
what you
Mike
tagged me
Sinclair.
in today. Baker 4 is being filmed.
Baker,
And then-
Baker.
And then what? Did you see what I saw in that photo? Was it Braden?
Braden, that's what I was tagging you for. Thank
Is
you.
Yeah. So is Braden back
Thank
on?
you.
Is he back on?
Maybe a reintroduction. You never know. Could be a thing. Reintroduction, Braden shitting, killing it. Ooh, that'd be tight.
That would be
Back-
rad if they put him back on.
Maybe Reynolds said, "Oh yeah, I saw your Halloween
You know,
part."
Yeah. Hey, that
All right,
barracks
I
party.
see you.
went
I
in,
see you,
went
homie. I
in.
see you. You got the V heels
All
back.
right, let's
Tired.
do it.
I saw your Halloween part with like a little bit of bird graphic or a bat graphic, and then
Yeah.
nothing else Halloween related.
Yeah, nothing else Halloween, but fuck it, we're down.
Yeah, we're
Let's
down.
get it.
The Bat Boy is back.
Bad boy. I like it.
Hey, it was a cool ass part, man. It was a cool part.
We got
I
some
liked it.
Theotis footage coming up though too, because remember he said he has that a Nike part coming out.
Yes, I do remember that. Theotis is a beast, man.
Baker 4 in the works.
Baker.
Oh,
gonna be
T-Funk
sick.
part.
The second best skateboard podcast in the world had a rapper on there.
Wheezy.
Lil
Wheezy,
Weezy.
baby.
Lil Tunchi.
For those of you that don't know, Drew filmed him doing a frontside 180.
I filmed him twice,
It was sick.
I remember that.
Twice.
and pretty much what he confirmed on there is exactly what I knew. His hours are fucked up, ladies and gentlemen. He wakes up at 7 p.m. and he goes to bed at 7 a.m. Those are his hours of operation.
Like everything besides those
Yeah,
hours?
but it seems like he's been. I haven't seen or heard much from. But I mean, not like I talked to him or anything like that. But from it seems like he's just been hanging over there in Miami and skating on his roof in that park that he has.
Fuck yeah. That's sick. I back
But
that.
I think the best part that I back is that he's coming out with the video part.
I know.
Fucking yes.
So
Fucking
sick.
motherfucking Wheezy. I love this.
He also said something really cool about like, it's just skate life or it's just skateboarding or some shit like that. And I was like, yeah, that was sick. Yeah, that was cool as fuck.
Yeah, you can tell he's just psyched on it. So
He likes skating. He likes skateboarding.
That's
like
good,
you can
right?
say what the fuck you want to say about Lil Wayne, all you want.
yeah,
to
but if
know,
you're
his
hyped on
music.
skateboarding, then
It
He's a
don't. It don't.
skateboarder.
Yeah,
All of us, right?
I've been saying that for years. That's actually
I agree.
my most viewed video.
oh, it's the
Is me
shove it one.
talking
I watched
about
it the
Lil
other day.
Wayne. Is the
That shove it one.
It has
Yeah.
like 500,000.
Can somebody fucking teach him a kickflip already though? Like Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
Let's get this boy flipping his damn board. It'll change his life.
I would love to
Yeah.
see him do like a little half cap flip on a hip or something.
Oh, I'd love that. I'd love that. That'd be tight.
He had a
But
clip in the Grizzly
Yeah, I
United
bet you.
Nations.
I bet you.
I was a little jealous that.
fakey one.
Yeah, he does. I was a little jealous. He frontside 180 the 7 over there at the girl park. I don't think I could do
Biebel
that.
Bro, wasn't it?
Oh, is it Beagles?
True,
Yeah,
you got that.
I don't think I could, man. I really don't
Yes,
think.
you
you could.
can. Yes, you can.
Drew, I
I
could-
know you can.
Hey Drew, hey, either way, Drew, you got a little more Guy Mariano on him than on those ledges, you know.
Oh my
You get a little
god.
more, you get a little more tricky than
Dude,
on
I
those
go-
curves down
I go
there in
Guy
PB.
Mariano more than Guy. He's over here calling me all upset. That's why we haven't seen shit from him. Poor guy.
Saving it all for the
I love
Nike,
it.
the
I love
Nike
it.
files.
I cannot.
Drew goes
I,
to
I,
Nike
legit-
archives.
stay on Wayne real quick. I legit can't wait for that video part. I can't fucking wait. That's gonna be a.
Hey, I think a lot of people are hyped on it. Honestly.
What is
Let's
this? Buznit's best of 3 up and 3rd and Army. What is that?
So sick.
It's just a best of edit of Dennis over the years skating the 3 up 3 down in San Francisco as well as 3rd and Army.
In
It's
San
on Reel's
Francisco.
YouTube, and it goes. His Dennis goes. He goes fast, always pushing.
You wanna know?
You know a clip I love?
Oh, yeah,
I love
yeah.
of Dennis is the back. It's there's like those round, super round, flat bar ish things at 3rd and Army, and he back lips it, but at the end there's like that knob. I mean, it's not a skate stopper, but it in essence skate stops you, and he just like pops off of it. It's from Real Through and Through. I think was the video, was it last year?
Yeah, it was. It was.
That clip is so sick.
Mhm.
What
I remember being
just-
really hyped on it in through and through. Like I remember specifically like being stoked on
Yeah.
it in there.
I
I
just
love
see
that
one.
video.
I just
It's on
see,
this
it doesn't say anything about it. It just says Jordan Maxim. What happened to him?
Oh, he's on Mystery now.
He did what everyone thought he was gonna do.
Oh yeah, that's right. He left Warco.
He left Warco,
Yeah.
man.
He pieced out on Warco. He's on Mystery.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he promoted the shit out of Warco on his social media sites.
He backed him for a while.
Yeah, hey, maybe something just wasn't adding up over there, and he just. I mean, dude, if you're gonna talk about underrated guys, like, geez, dude, Jordan Maxim is good as fuck, and a lot of people don't even know who he is.
Hey, let me just. So I know he posted it, but did Mystery even post it?
No, I don't believe so. But at the
I'm
same
looking
time,
through it
it's
right
like,
now. I don't see it.
yeah, but Mystery may be waiting to do an official introduction. You know what I mean? They're not just going to give it away on Instagram. They may have a video part in the works or something that they're going to
Well,
promote any
I-
day. Maybe
yeah,
even
no,
after
I-
we do talk
I
about
think
this.
you definitely probably are right. I just don't see like they should have just held off on him posting it. Then why would they?
Teaser.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
guess.
Something to look forward to. Just because Ministry didn't. Post
Yeah,
anything
it's
about
something to look forward to. It'd be sick if it was just a big like.
That's
but-
actually how I
Yeah,
took it. It's
Yeah,
just
very,
like, all right,
very well
something's
said,
coming.
Mike. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah,
good
I mean,
analyzing
he's not writing it. It's not like the mystery board has his name on it. So. They'll
Yeah,
just
that'd
pop
be
it
rad.
apart for them and then-
That'd be rad if the teaser was his pro board already. That'd be sick.
How many
I back
how
it.
many running guns have they done? I haven't seen any of them.
Robbie, Cody,
Rhino.
Robbie, Cody,
Evan
and
as well as,
Tiago. Oh, and Evan. I'm sorry. What the fuck am I talking about?
Evan's impossible front disaster. Ooh.
Insane.
I meant front rock.
Insane.
Oh, I just sound like an idiot. His impossible front
Dude,
rock.
Dude,
That
all
thing
I'm saying
was
is that I'm
too
having a hard
good.
time believing that anyone's gonna beat Cody, man. That was fucker.
No way, Tiago. I picked Tiago over Cody already.
I'll tell you one thing, dude. From one half cab flipper to another.
Okay, okay, Drew.
From
okay.
one
You're
from one
trash.
front side flip. no, but for real though, the front side half cab flip front board is so fucked.
Yeah, and he's got him
So
like
fucked.
Okay, but look,
Have you
Tiago-
ever tried that trick? That
no
shit's hard.
skating. Yeah, yes, it is very hard.
I've
And
done
he does
it
it
on
down
a
the fiber
flat
like
bar.
nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way in hell I would try that down anything. Like fuck that, dude. There's so many things that can go wrong.
Okay, well, can we just first of all, he switched front crook to table in his line.
That was cool.
But who else does nollie inward heel back lip?
Yeah, that's fucked.
My mind around how do you even get your tail on the other side of the rail?
Was that the banger?
I mean, that was the last trick on the run. How do you nollie inward heel back lip down a rail?
I don't know how many tries that run took. I'm kind of. Did they do that behind the runs yet or no?
Yeah, he battled for it. He got cramped up. He got it within the last hour of his 24 hours.
Damn, I bet.
He got real cramped up and he went home and slept for a while.
Dude, remember I don't know why this just came to mind, but remember last year when Vincent couldn't finish?
Yeah, and he just took it with the what did he fall on the full cab down the 3 block?
The Foley.
I totally forgot about that. That poor guy. But let us not all forget who won last year.
Who won last year? Oh yeah.
Damn.
Who won, Drew?
The fucking
run, right?
The fucking Rodfather, which by the way,
he switched from blood.
The dab, bitch.
Damn.
If only they edited that into there in the middle of his run, that'd be so funny.
So good.
Hey, Paul's in it this year too, isn't he?
Yeah, because I think they just do whoever wins gets to go.
As they should. I already see the back-to-back coming through.
Nah.
That'd be tight. Hey, that'd be cool, man.
Grant,
It's possible.
Grant, why is Paul's nollie inward heel not on the list?
Which one? The illegal civilization
First
one?
of all, you didn't even know it existed until yesterday.
Yeah, like I said, I was
second
busy
of all,
moving.
we
Busy
don't.
moving, Grant.
Sorry,
busy moving. Sorry.
We don't just. I mean.
Yeah, if we
like
put
saying,
Antoine Dixon clips on Instagram on our topic list.
Okay, well, what I'm
That's
saying is
different.
We don't generally put just because someone dropped a single Insta clip in the streets.
Yes,
they don't
we
always
do. Yeah,
put that on
okay.
the
So
list,
you tell me all the Shane
It
O'Neal's
depends
fucked
what
up.
it is. We talk about Nolly Trey nose blunts and shit like that. We don't talk about
You mean Nolly Nose and Nolly Trey? Shane at Biebel's
or whatever the fuck, dude.
Man,
Whatever.
I just hear shit that's pissing me off.
All right, so obviously you want to talk about Paul. Honestly, dude, that was a good Nolly heel. But the best part of that video is when Nikhil went, "Hey, you're on a savage." It's so funny.
At least someone gives him credit. At least someone gives him credit.
Nikhil's so funny. Nikhil is so funny.
You know, also funny is Brandon Biebel. His second push episode came out. Mike, what are your thoughts on these episodes?
He's fired up.
Yeah,
that is one fired up dude, man.
Biebel's putting in work.
You saw him do over the small bench. Nollie blindside heel.
I feel like it's like the same exact episode as the first episode. Just like I'm not hating because it was cool as fuck. I really enjoy it. His has probably been my favorite so far, but I think they should just make them a little bit longer and not have 5 of them.
Man, I hear you 2,000%, man.
Like I'm not gonna lie and say that they didn't feel like the exact same episode.
Man, yeah, I hear you. I hear you a lot. I think I'm gonna do what I did last year and not watch any of them until the last one. And I only did that out of sheer laziness. And I hate to say that because all the hard work put into this shit that Hansu and all the filmers are putting into this shit, I feel bad on saying that. But I mean, I can't deny like me being entertained and wanting to, keep, me waiting is what I want to do when I watch these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them do you think they should have? Like prior to the video part.
I think they should have one. It's like a hype thing, you know, hype it up, and then the push
like an
part.
epically later.
Yeah, and then put out the video. It's like I really hate referencing a lot because I know that they're two different worlds. But MMA have like a promo video, which is all the behind the scenes, and then come out the video part. So just two things, two videos. That's my opinion. Now,
I mean, I understand where you're coming from.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's supposed to be all real time, right? This is all real time shit that they upload.
Hey, is that correct?
What do you mean real time?
Yeah, I was about to explain.
They're filming it as they're uploading it.
Yeah.
Like, say like. Yeah, like.
No, they went to Varsity.
So this is all super old footage. This is all old footage.
Yeah, because he said when this episode, the second episode, where Biebel's in Barcelona and Oliver healing over that bench, he said all the Street League guys are out here, and they had Street League in Barcelona. That was in like May or June.
Oh, you're totally right. He does say that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there went that. I thought it was real time for some reason.
That'd be way cooler, dude. That'd be way fucking cooler if it was real time.
It would be, but that's a lot of that's a lot of manpower because they do that with the embedded episodes. They do it. I mean, it's feasible, it's possible, but you just have to have a crew to do it.
That'd be the coolest thing. That'd be the best way to do the whole video part documentary process thing would be that. That would be the coolest way to do it.
I agree. And then I guess our last topic, because it looks like we went through them all. Oh, other than Tyson Bowerbank on Almost. Yeah.
Yeah, tight.
Woo. And that's Austin Gillette coming back from his injury on the Transworld interview.
That was a good interview, man.
That's a good video to watch.
I'll watch that one.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
He looks a little older.
Wait, we talk about that.
Dude, I watched that.
We talk about his part yet?
Diss him.
What? Wait. Okay. You both are over talking each other. Wait. What happened?
Great.
Mike.
Go on, boy. Speak up.
I was saying that I can't remember. Did the weekend video come out before the last? Like, have we talked about the weekend video on here yet?
I can't remember. I'm kind of curious.
I don't think we have.
No. Go ahead.
Austin Gillette absolutely killed it in that video. The half cab flip over that bar.
There you go.
Ooh,
yeah, I like how you get into details now.
The manual tricks. Ooh, wow.
Nah, half cab flip over the bar was the banger.
The
Dude.
heel
That
flip
shit
was
nasty.
ridiculous. The pop on that thing.
Was it Tiago Brandon Biebel pop?
Boy.
Brandon.
Austin's got such good flowy style. I was hyped to see a part after. I mean, he was out for a while, dude.
I liked the interview a lot.
I agree.
Okay, what's he talk about other than the injury? Does he talk about Dylan?
No, I really liked that. Yeah, dude. If you haven't watched it, you got to go watch it.
Drew, it's pretty much injury based. He goes into depth about his injury, what happened. So he said he got the surgery. He waited. He started skating again. He felt something in his knee. Surgery. He said pretty much he went through depression. Like life was not good.
Was he doing drugs?
No, he didn't mention.
Yup.
Oh, did he? What did he say?
No, I'm just fucking around.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
Oh well, props to him because you when people get bummed out, they go into the drug era.
He came out with some music while he was hurt though.
Productive motherfucker, I love it.
But what he was saying was that he couldn't even legs that he got surgery on. He was like he couldn't move. He literally
I could see
sat
where that
in
would
his
make
bed
you like
for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a show, guys. You guys killed it. Thank you so much for taking most of the slack off me. I promise I'll come back next week stronger than ever.
Kyle Walker kickflip on that bump over gap.
What happened? Wait, what?
I mean, we talked about SOTY, but we didn't really get into details of what K-Walks did other than that.
Look, you just got to mention one thing, and that's the backside Smith grind he did on that curb cut.
Oh, the way he came
my
out.
God. Can we talk about the Makba fucking tail slide or backtail kick?
Backtail flip. The kick flip on the bump over gap into the parking lot was ridiculous.
Crazy.
For
The
Grant
pick
Farrell,
was
Michael
on
Medina, I am Andrew Ariano. We all got Kyle Walker win
Later,
Scotty 2016. Later, skaters.